Welcome back guys. After Frontiers of Pandora just received a new update in the form of version 3.2 on PC platform. This update weighs around 3 GB. I'll go through some of the new features. Intel's XeSS upscaler has been added to the PC version of the game. On PS5 and Xbox Series X and S consoles, 40 FPS mode has been added. Ubisoft has reverted to the previous version of FSR 3 in order to fix the performance regression that was occurring after enabling FSR 3 frame generation in the previous build of Avatar. Despite this rollback, they have kept the improvements that they made to the UI elements after enabling frame generation. This is not a bad thing at all. FSR frame generation should be working properly now. We have seen broken implementation of FSR frame generation in other games as well, like The Last of Us. Developers of that game still haven't fixed the performance regression. My Ally is running on BIOS version 337. For this game I have set the UMA buffer size setting to auto. I have installed the latest stable GPU driver from AMD Adrenaline version 24.3.1. I'll run the game using a 25 watts manual profile, all the power values set at 25 watts, 720p resolution, CPU boost disabled. Connected my Dualsense Controller to Ally via Bluetooth mode. I'll just use Army Crate's performance overlay. Square. Launch the game. Adrenaline settings for the game: FreeSync enable, VSync enable, anti-lag setting enable. That's it. Video settings: display mode set to borderless full screen, 720p resolution, upscaler set to FSR 3. Game supports XeSS upscaler as well. This is Intel's upscaler, but I'll use FSR 3. Won't be able to access frame generation with XeSS upscaler. Scaling quality of the upscaler set to quality. I tried using performance preset. It barely improved the performance on Ally. Scaling mode set to fixed. VSync disable. Using the low preset with motion blur disable. That's why here it's showing custom preset. Just scroll down. Make sure you're not using a third-party overlay like MSI Afterburner, otherwise you won't be able to use frame generation. Error will pop up. I'm using Army Crate's performance overlay, this one. We are in. I'm standing right outside the Resistance headquarters. It's raining, thick foliage around me. This sequence reminds me of the forest sequence of Alan Wake Part 2 where Robert Nightingale was killed. That sequence is also very demanding on the hardware. Here FPS is around 28 to 31. I'm just sprinting around. Keep an eye on the FPS counter. Yes, sluggishness is observable. 27 FPS. FPS. Ally's processor is being pushed to its limits. (25 to 33 FPS). Now I'll enable frame generation. On. Apply the change. Restarted the game in order to apply the settings. Check out the input response. Now we are getting around 50 to 60 FPS. Input delay is not an issue. 48 FPS here. Move the camera in complete circles. Here I am observing some graphical artifacts around the bow. It's expected as the base performance is on the lower side. Not enough data for FSR 3 frame generation to work properly. My objective: defeat pneumatic echo. Just sprint towards my objective. On the map, objective is nearby. It's the green icon on the compass, 200 meters away. Not the ideal experience on Rog Ally. When you run the game for the first time, it's going to stutter a lot. Shaders will get compiled. It will take about 30 to 40 minutes of gameplay for the performance to stabilize. Even after that, FPS drops will occur in some areas, especially when the checkpoint is safe. Oh my god, this tin can was near me. Use the explosive arrow. I'm just scanning the area. Lot of non-playable characters here. This guy is dead. I have stun grenades. Use it on this creature. That thing is dead. Okay, charge shot does a lot of damage. Heal myself. Got him. Another one down. See that guy. There he is. I think I cleared the area. Explosion. Yeah, I need to destroy the generator. Objective complete. Hack and destroy the cooling unit. So good to see Ubisoft fixing the FSR frame generation in this game, done by reverting to the previous version of FSR 3. That's it with the video guys. I hope you find it useful. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.